Hey, sales folks. My name is Daniel Abraham, and I'm the founder of Mogul Lead Generation. And today I'm going to be walking you through a brand new video series to help train sales reps and learn how to book quality sales leads using LinkedIn. The reason that we're going to be focusing on LinkedIn today is because it's becoming increasingly important to find ways to generate sales leads virtually. With employees working from home and the global pandemic taking over the industry, prospects aren't as easily found as they once were when things were normal. You can't reach out to somebody on their work phone because they probably don't have that phone with them. Reaching out via email has become, more skeptic in the eyes of prospects, and research shows that they're less likely, to respond today than they were previously due to the pandemic. Lastly, data shows that social outreach, especially in the form of LinkedIn lead generation, has consistently produced higher results across every category, from lead volume, lead conversion rate, lead quality, as well as reduced cost and increased ROI. So if you are a sales rep looking to generate more sales leads and opportunities, if you are a sales manager or executive looking to help your sales team crush goals, or if you own a company and are looking to get it off the ground or, scale, this course is for you. We're really going to be focusing on things that you can implement today. So walking you through live exercises that we can work on together, putting those into action, seeing the results, and then measuring those results and improving the process. I want you to comment or tag me below with any comments or questions, as well as, sharing your results so that everybody can see if this has worked or not. This is a no BS, straight to the point type of course. We're cognizant of, the value of your time. So we're really just looking to share good quality data and, proven results. LinkedIn results that we have seen. So quick note, Mogul Lead Generation has, provided SDR services for over 15 companies in the past 2 years. We've also consulted over 50 companies on how to improve their lead generation program, which means we've collected a lot of data. On average, we've been able to go into a company and instantly generate more sales leads and opportunities per month. This number ranges anywhere from 200 to 300 to 600 to 1,000% increase. And we've seen, traditional numbers where we go into a company, they're generating 10 leads. Our team takes over and increases that number to 40 to 60 leads right away. We generate better leads, so increasing the conversion rates, booking decision makers, going after more of an ideal prospect type, and really getting granular with, the types of people we reach out to make sure that they are a perfect fit for your solution, increasing the likelihood of closing that deal. We also want to show you how to generate leads on a consistent basis to not only fill your pipeline today, tomorrow, but week in and week out. The consistency will allow your company or yourself to have success over a long period of time, as well as at scale. Lastly, we want to show you how to spend less time on lead generation and then book more results. So a brief example, using LinkedIn, our reps have shown that within 30 minutes to an hour a day, they are typically able to book at least one sales opportunity from that output. The more output, so a full day's worth of LinkedIn lead generation can generate anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 sales leads opportunities in a day. Again, this, really depends on your target market, how expensive your product is, and, your prospective market. But these are rough numbers that can, be seen to be somewhat accurate across different industries and sizes. I'm going to jump into LinkedIn. The first thing that you're going to want to do, so big step one, go to your profile and make sure that you fill it out completely, but Also, fill it out in a way that speaks to prospects. This isn't a job interview. You're not, applying for jobs or trying to get noticed by companies. You are looking to get noticed by prospects and give them the comfort and confidence in your abilities as a sales rep. So, putting account executive or sales development rep, business development rep, anything salesy traditionally isn't a good approach. You want to make your headline, first thing at the top, something that will catch a prospect's eye and pique their interest, as this is going to be the first thing that they see when they look at your profile. So help companies analyze customer feedback. This is an example from the company that I'm currently working with, who analyzes customer feedback to produce insights to help companies improve a customer experience. So, any prospect looking at that will, quickly understand that this is something that they need or potentially might need. Filling out your about section to provide a, short story of yourself, summary of your career, um, you know, give prospects an understanding of your personality. Be creative here. There's no real set way to do it, but just make sure to personalize it. In the featured section, this is key for showing off any highlights or things that you've been featured in along your career. Um, the goal of building a good profile is to show authority, expertise, and you can easily do that by showing where you've been featured. So featured in B2B lead generation strategies for SaaS companies, advanced e-commerce SEO, and then Daniel Abraham featured in top B2B lead generation strategies by experts. So quickly posting those will give prospects a bit of insight into your level of expertise. Staying active, posting content regularly is important. And then filling out the rest of your profile in depth. You want to make sure to go over everything you've done, really highlight any awards or skills. And then lastly, you want to get testimonials or notes from ex-colleagues, ex-clients who can vouch for the type of person you are. So, a few good ones here. CEO at a tech company. We brought Daniel in to evaluate our sales and marketing efforts. Daniel began adding value in 15 minutes. It was clear to us we found the right advice and team, etc. So testimonials are great to show potential customers, the kind of work you've done in the past. So once you've done your LinkedIn profile, I want you to get a Sales Navigator account. If you haven't got one yet, sign up for a free 30-day trial. If you have, jump over to Sales Navigator. So when using LinkedIn, especially if you're trying to generate leads in a short period of time, it's critical that you on a daily basis, hop into Sales Navigator and do, a three-step process. The first thing that you're going to want to do is build a list of contacts to reach out to. So, spend a lot of time within this section, really play around with it. I'll go over each of the boxes. You're going to start typically by choosing an industry. So, let's say we're reaching out to software companies in United States. Seniority level, typically I choose manager and up. Title or function. So choose between one of the two, either list direct titles or functions. So, business development. So, seniority level, director, manager, VP. Function business development means anybody within business development, manager level or above. You can add years of experience, company headcount. So any of those prospects working at a company with at least 500 employees and up, 250 employees. And then lastly, keywords. adding in a keyword that um, an ideal prospect would have listed somewhere on their LinkedIn page. So step one, build your target list of people that you want to reach out to. You can do so on the lead or account, view, but for speed, just do lead results. So 5,000 total results. If you want to, increase the odds of getting a response, you can hit people that changed jobs in the past 90 days, people who have posted. So step one is done. You're building your list. Step two, connect with prospects that do not have this little orange LinkedIn sign. The orange LinkedIn sign means that you can send them a message for free to open profile, and you have about 40 to 50 of those a day. Connections, on the other hand, are adding them as a friend with a limit of about 100 a day, and it doesn't make sense to connect and message the same person. So save your connects for people that don't have the orange LinkedIn sign. Connect. So as you can see, when I go to connect, it's showing Adam's email is required to connect. This is because I've hit my limit today. Therefore, it requires the person's email to send them a connection. Typically, you're not going to see that. You're just going to see a box with the option to add a personal message. This is something you want to keep very short. You can, keep it to about one line. I'm reaching out from this company because we might be able to help you in this area. The goal of connecting is really to get them to accept. Once they accept and they're within your network, you'll reach out to them, from there as a friend. So the goal with connections is to send a note that's going to entice prospects to accept. Then, when you see the orange LinkedIn sign, you're going to send a message. Here, I've sent one. I like to start with a question, something that you know the answer to ahead of time. Are you interested in generating more sales opportunities? Line 2, provide value prop. Mogul Lead Generation provides custom workshops, etc., with some pointers. 3, call to action. So always finish your message with a clear question asking for a next step. Do you have time to chat and learn more? And then those are your 3 steps. So you can build your list, go through and do your 100 connections, 50 messages. 100 connections will take about 30 minutes. 50 messages will be about another 30. Your list building, a few minutes. So in about an hour, you can do 100 connects, 50 messages, alone. So this on a daily basis will produce, depending on the company, anywhere from 1 to 2 on the low end to 3 to 4 on the high end sales leads and opportunities per day. With 50 messages, if you can convert 2% of those, you're looking at 1 booked meeting or opportunity a day. And then the 100 connections, turning into 30 friends, and then messaging those 30 friends with a conversion rate of, 1 out of 30, you're going to be left with another one. So in an hour a day, you can really book 2 decision makers, ideal prospects, and really quality leads with this simple 3-step process. Please provide questions, comments, and your results below. So walk through the 3-step process, rewatch the video, and then do that for a couple of days and list your results below and tell us if this has worked and if it hasn't. So the keys to getting this to work is 1, building a list of good prospects that actually align with your offer. 2, writing a proper message that clearly shows your value, a call to action that aligns with somebody who should have this need. And 3, your online presence, your profile, your company profile, and your positioning. So if you're not seeing results, you got to fix one of those 3 areas, and we're happy to help. So provide your comment below.